Time now for the morning rush. By winter, the ART project could finally be fully up and running, a whole year behind schedule. The city says the relationship with the California-based bus company cannot go on, so they'll continue to use the 5 buses they already have and will look into other electric bus companies, to help fill their fleet. It's also still working on the timing of the lights, more signage for pedestrian crossings, and installing cameras at ART platforms. Fernando?
Happening today, Mayor Tim Keller is expected to put his final stamp of approval on the 2019 operating budget. It approaches $1 billion and includes about $577 million of general funds. The City Council added $1.5 million in public safety spending. A big focus on the budget will be on recruiting new officers, property crime prevention, and after-school programs for kids. Crystal?
On to more new news. This morning, Santa Fe City officials also approved the city's budget for next fiscal year. The New Mexican reports last night officials approved a $335 million budget that does include a $3.2 million surplus. Police and fire are set to see an increase in this budget. Many other departments could see a decrease, like Parks and Rec. The budget also includes a 2% across-the-board pay increase for city workers. Mayor Weber says he intends to review the budget in 6 months. We'll let you know if and when he does sign it. Kristen.
Next weather maker doesn't arrive until this weekend, so as far as what's going on today, just a whole lot of sunshine. We've got increasing winds too. That's going to fuel some fire concerns across the state, but warmer temperatures both today and tomorrow. We continue with the sunny and dry conditions Friday. David?
Today, concerned residents in State Representative Monica Youngblood's district are holding a meeting. Youngblood faces aggravated DWI charges after being arrested at a police checkpoint last week. Vecinos United is inviting the District 28 rep to speak on her own behalf to the people. People who attend the meeting will also discuss what to do if Youngblood decides to resign, since she is the only candidate running to keep her seat.
Looking ahead for you this week, in a memorial park honoring the West Mesa murder victims expected to break ground. The city plans to construct the memorial where the victims were found buried back in 2009. No one has ever been arrested for their deaths. Mayor Tim Keller plans to attend the groundbreaking. It's set for Saturday morning at 10 o'clock on the city's West Mesa.
Happening today, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo will meet with a high-ranking North Korean official again. Secretary Pompeo and Kim Yong-chul had dinner in New York City yesterday and discussed a possible nuclear summit between President Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. The summit was previously set for June 12th in Singapore.
Also happening today, the U.S. is expected to announce it will soon apply tariffs on imported European steel and aluminum. In March, the Trump administration announced tariffs of 25% on steel, 10% on aluminum, but gave the EU an exemption that expires Friday. The EU is expected to retaliate with tariffs on U.S. orange juice, peanut butter, among other goods.
As you wake up, President Trump will travel to Texas to meet with those impacted by the Santa Fe High School shooting. 8 students and 2 teachers were killed in the May 18th incident. Students at the high school returned to classes this week. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index up to a 4. We've got hot temperatures in the 90s, winds about 15 to 25 miles per hour today, and humidity less than 10%, so fire danger our top concern. Red flag warning kicks in for the metro area starting 1 p.m. this afternoon. Crystal?
New details for you. Deputies say 2 men are facing charges this morning after a dog was just walked right out of an animal shelter. It happened in Los Lunas. Video shows the 2 men walk in, ask to look at the dogs. Then one of them walks out of the back door with a dog that was being held on hundreds of dollars in fees. Deputies later found that dog at its owner's home. The sheriff's department was not able to tell KRQE News 13 exactly who owns the dog, but 2 men, Adan Ornales and Frank Vasco, are charged with larceny of a dog.
Happening today, forest officials are set to give us more details about closing the Santa Fe National Forest. For the first time since 2013, the forest will be off limits starting at 8 tomorrow morning. And because fire danger is at an all-time high, there are concerned visitors could get trapped if a fire breaks out. During today's news conference, officials say they will answer questions regarding the closure.
On to new news this morning. We're talking about this. This morning, people from all over the country and the world are on their way to Taos for a unique academy centered around building sustainable housing. The Earthship Academy teaches students the plumbing and electricity in earthships to how to live sustainably. And for the first time, Earthship Biotecture is offering these classes to kids ages 16 to 20 with the start of its youth academy in July. Kristen.
Time now for a check on that morning commute. We do have reports of some police activity that has westbound Manal closed between University and I-25. Your alternate route there would be Candelaria. As far as what's going on outside, though, not seeing any major problems for the Big I. We'll keep tabs on that throughout the morning.
On to new news this morning. Here's something interesting. Walmart workers will now be able to get a college degree for $1 a day. Walmart says they will cover the cost for tuition, fees, and books. All Walmart and Sam's Club workers in the U.S. will be eligible as soon as they've been with the company for 90 days. However, employees will have to go to one of 3 selected universities, and the degree choices are limited to an associate's or bachelor's degree in either business or supply chain management.
Tomorrow night, the Isotopes are inviting all the witches and wizards to join them for Harry Potter night. People are encouraged to come decked out in their favorite Potter colors or wearing their favorite character's costume. And get this, they'll be serving butterbeer at the ballpark. Both alcoholic and non-alcoholic versions will be available. For more details on how to get tickets, we posted a link at alwaysonkRQE.com.
Dust off your robes and get ready.
That's right.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, time now for the 5 facts.
Well, you start with number 5 here. A stolen dog is back home with her owner this morning, all thanks to a Good Samaritan. Rose Pereira says she saw 2 men near Kelly Liquors and AutoZone in Milan peddling the tiny pup for drugs. That's when she said she decided to step in. She says she knew the dog was stolen because she had a well-groomed coat and bought her in hopes of getting her back to her owner. After posting the dog's picture on Facebook, a family member recognized the little pup there and set up a reunion. Veronica Guralay says the dog was stolen right from her front yard. She's calling Pereira a hero for saving her little pup.
At number 4, happening this weekend, groundbreaking will take place on a memorial park to honor the West Mesa murder victims. The city plans to construct the memorial where the victims were found buried in 2009. That year, a woman walking her dog discovered a large bone in the dirt, leading police to excavate the area. No one has ever been arrested in their deaths. Mayor Tim Keller plans to attend the groundbreaking on Saturday morning at 10 on the city's West Mesa.
At number 3, that 7-day forecast shows the 90s from now through about Saturday. Mostly sunny skies and fire danger on the way today and tomorrow. Now Sunday, we've got storm chances coming in Sunday afternoon. Breezy conditions and temperatures to the 80s, but back to the 90s and sunshine by the time we hit the start of the week.
Number 2 now, Mayor Tim Keller says the Albuquerque Rapid Transit Project could finally be up and running this winter. That's a full year behind schedule. Although Keller adds the city will break ties with the California-based bus company, BYD. That's the original bus supplier. The mayor is calling this break a divorce with kids option, meaning the city will keep the 5 buses that they already have. In the meantime, the city is looking at other electric bus companies to fill up the fleet. The city says bus drivers will begin training on the ART routes starting midsummer.
And at number 1, later today, Mayor Tim Keller is expected to put his final stamp of approval on the 2019 operating budget that approaches $1 billion. That includes about $577 million in general funds. The major focus of the budget is on public safety, including money for more officers, pay increases, crime lab, and homelessness services. To balance the budget, the city is planning for an increase in gross receipts tax revenues that will be collected starting July 1st.